Alright, welcome back to the stream. We've got our little kind of speedy, aggressive deck here. Oh, we're playing against a Mythic grade player. Low on the Mythic, but still somebody that's probably getting pretty good, just judging by the fact that they've been grinding. We'll see, I don't understand how the pairing algorithm works. I mean, it seems to me like what it does is it tries to give you a lot of mirror matches more often than not. Like it might even look at things like your deck casting costs and stuff. This sucks. Right here I can't attack in because this Skewer Slinger will survive and it deals an extra damage. So it effectively defends and attacks if it's going to tussle as a 2-3. It only is a 1-3 when it hits an opponent, so kind of an interesting design, but it does make math very difficult, at least if you're not paying attention. So all we've really got as action right now is just to sacrifice this Hopeful Vigil. That'll get us a Scry. Hopefully it'll get us a Swamp. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Bounce is really good on tokens, and they don't get to play. Ginger, you really want him exactly where you want him, which is in the first couple turns of the game. I got better things to be doing with my mana right now, so we're going to try to do them. Yeah, Gracious for a minute is. Interesting note, for bargaining we can also sacrifice tokens, so that may be the fate of this rat here. Nice thing about that too is it will grow the vermin as far as I know. Although I was playing the other day and I feel like some of the bargain effects weren't triggering certain things, and there may be something that I was missing on what was in play, but I just remember my Knight of Doves weren't triggering like they should when enchantments were getting bid, so I don't know what, maybe it's because they were token enchantments, but yeah, I was concerned about that, didn't know what was happening. Now that just makes it a 1-1, it doesn't change its activity or its strength abilities, so it's still going to be pretty strong, this guy. He basically just kind of slowed it down, I think. So, we'll go ahead and get it wicked. The question is, do I want to grapple the Slinger? I don't think I do yet. I think we can sit on this board. Don't like it very much because Gadwix is going to give them some sort of boon here. Don't know exactly what, but they will get to double a cheap spell. And our board does look to be kind of messed up by a cheap spell, but we do have Return Triumphant for any kill spells that they may cast, so a joke could be on them, and we'll see. Okay, that's a great target for Candy Grapple. Don't necessarily have to bargain there, but I think we want to. Yeah, we want to get rid of our rat token because it will grow, should grow the vermin. Yep, there we go. Vermin's good enough to start attacking. And the witch can attack too because it's got menace. So we're dealing 5 damage. That's a good place to be. So now if they get to double spell, I don't like it, but hopefully we'll get some gains from it. Because everything they kill kind of gives them some sort of drawback. They kill the vermin, they get a wicked hit. They get a double wicked hit because of Wicked Visitor. They kill the witch, I get to bring her back. could also be in a situation here where they don't have something to copy, which is really lovely if that's the case. Probably too much to ask for from this deck, though. Yeah, so they're just gonna shrink the whole team. Not the worst, but also not great. Means I can't. I mean, I wasn't going to be attacking with the Wicked Visitor anyway. I could still attack with the Witch here as long as he doesn't play another card. Of course, he's going to play Distractigator. So we're perfectly walled. And that does not feel very good. But we'll start trying to maybe attack it again. Discard a card. Oh, here's a cool thing I could do. Don't know if it's a good idea per se, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice the Wicked Visitor by attacking. That'll grow the vermin. And then I'll just get to play Return Triumphant on it. Actually, maybe I shouldn't play Return Triumphant on that. Growing the vermin is enough. I think we might want to Return Triumphant on the Conceited Witch in the long run. Oh boy. Archive Dragon, that's a problem. That's going to be hard to deal with. Not so hard. Killing Slate Blades. So not bad. We got a bargain. We gotta basically give up our Wicked roll, I think, to make this work. So okay, so we're gonna attack with Spellsborn Coven. If he blocks here, we just let it go. We just bounce and we're good. If he blocks here, we get to count Light Blades. So that's what we're going for. Okay, he did kind of the right thing. But that's okay, because I can get him with Count's Light Blades on the attack as well. So then I just want to check if I want to go ahead and Return Triumphant on the Visitor. I think I do. Mostly because I'm greedy and I want to get that damage that happens whenever I sacrifice the Wicked. I could also just go ahead and, yeah, I can ditch the hero roll since it's kind of irrelevant here. Ooh, they didn't attack, so they must have seen that, or they must have imagined at least that they knew what was coming. So the nice thing here is now I can put a sorcerer roll on the Coven. I get to scry. He can't do the blocking thing that he did last time, not unless he wants to lose his slinger. So now this will entice him, hopefully, to block with the wrong creature, that quote-unquote wrong creature. And then I'll get to use my Light Blades. Oh no. Oh no, I screwed up. It's got Ward 2. I need an extra mana for that to work. Well, that's only if I cast it with, oh no. Yeah, I screwed up. Did grow my vermin. But I definitely screwed up. Gracious Vermin, if they've got bounce, they can undo all that hard work. As was done here. My opponent is playing very well with this dragon, though. It is not really meant to be an offensive card. The Gatekeeper, sure. Let's do 6 damage with that thing. I think they could have attacked with the Transmuter as well. Alright. We want to make sure that we can keep our light blades up. I gotta know what's up if I leave the mana open. We're just gonna plan on blocking the Gatekeeper with the Witch. This would be a good time, I think, for them to attack with the dragon. But I wonder if they will. It's just such a good blocker, too. So I think we'll do this. They probably have a trick, but that's okay if they do. We'll get 2 tokens, and we get to hit him with the Wicked Visitor for 1. So it wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, for sure. Alright, we make our Wicked Visitor. Go ahead and... I just don't think they're gonna play in a normal way with this dragon, I don't think. I think they're just keeping it at home. We'll sacrifice the rat to Lightblade's probably the Gatekeeper. Oh, now we're attacking with the dragon. Alright. Fair enough. I'm going to get rid of the Opira's attendants. Since we can. And now here's the point where I think I've got to start just copying sorcerer rolls. Oof, that's not good. We can return the spell smart. No, we can't. It's 3 or less. We can return the witch. Yep. Can't attack. Stab would come in really handy right here. I think making that mistake with the Spellsworn Coven is probably a thing that cost me the game. I'm not sure. I don't think I would have won anyway, but certainly having an extra body on defense right now seems like it would have been pretty good. Yeah, okay. I like Ventress Transmuter a lot. Important, but probably too late. They can block 2. They can't block one of my guys. It's not time yet. Hopefully I'll get to use this Frostbridge Guard to block to stop the dragon. It's going to be expensive though. It's going to cost 5 mana to do that. Yeah, I think we need at least one more turn here than we have. Golly, this guy loves those cursed rolls. Ugh. Miserable. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. He forgot that the +1/+1 counters still do their job. Like, the thing about cursing it doesn't take away anything left on the card. It just modifies the power and toughness to 1/1. So then these extra bonuses I've got, 1 from the sorcerer roll and 3 from the counters, still equal a giant guy. Alright, so we can't play our vermin because we need to tap down our thing. But we can go ahead and whittle them down by putting another sorcerer roll here. That's really our only play. And I don't like our odds here. Getting one more turn by having the Spellsworn Coven in play would be the thing that would make some difference. I still think we're actually 2 turns behind. And we're to the point to where they really can't. I mean, I think they can send everything. Yeah, they can send everything. Now I just have to really think about how I do this. Get rid of one of these guys. We got a jump block. We got a jump block. Oh, we just don't have enough. We still, I had done the math. Yeah, the Skewer Slinger is still enough. And I think, yeah, he does his damage before my Wicked Visitors do, so even if I had enough chances to do the job, it's going to be me dead before him. That was a good game. Yeah, I think the fact that I was effectively 2 turns behind was the problem there. Having a little bit of extra life right there from not making that mistake would have mattered, but I still think the next turn they would have had me, because they would have been able to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do all that math. Not without writing it down, I don't think. Alright, nothing exciting here. We got Councilite Blades for the early, like, useful 2-drop. Stab Wound. I prefer to have Stab Wound on something that's going to stick around and hurt them, but I'm not scared to cast it on a 2 or 3-drop just to get it out of there. And it's land full. Get the but we are going to go ahead and play our creature. It's lame because Wicked rolls really nice on like a Ginger Brute. But if they kill this, then we can always return Triumphant, so we're not too upset with having played that early. Stab Wound, not good on a token. We'll let them have their token. Fine on a Night token. Oh, that's exactly the kind of target you want to have for Stab Wound. Something they wanted to have on the board, protecting them. The only dumb thing is that we don't have an attack if we Stab Wound it, so we're going to be depending basically on that Stab Wound damage to win the game, because they could just stand in front of it with the and then they don't. It's a removal spell at that point. Now there's a point where I should start attacking anyway. And the bad thing about this is they still get the free food token whenever they cast an expensive thing, which kind of undermines what Stab Wound is doing. Ooh, that's nice. So what we want to do is we just want to get Scream Puff on the board. And here I'm going to go for an attack with the Conceited Witch, because we can Light Blades and get rid of the Genealogist if we need to. Got the card out of their hand though. Don't like that this is their next card though. That 6/7 is a beating, especially when they're going to get a food from it. Kind of thing that would be really good to have the ability to bark in a way. Like Kellen's lately. Not the Scream Puff's our guy. I can block the Vanguard. This guy's got some power. Why'd you do that? I don't like taking 8 here. If he's got a trick, it's gonna really suck, but do. Only problem is he gets to animate his cookie next turn, and I mean, it's just gonna be badness. Do I have a 2-drop in the graveyard? No. So let's go ahead and get rid of that last card, and then we'll return Triumph with the Conceited Witch. That way we've got enough blockers on the table for anything they may do. We can't attack the vendor here because he just makes us a food temporarily and blocks. We could attack the Scream Puff if we want to die. We wouldn't have anything that could block the Vanguard if we lost our Scream Puff. Or if it were tapped. So, this and this. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think it's a good play, but because he only gets to kill one, and we're trading. Kind of makes it to where this Neva is going to be really good for me. Gravedigger. Now I could take Stab Wound. That's interesting, but I think now Scream Puff. Scream Puff's the thing. If they have any more scary big things. And I think what we want to do. We're just gonna Sorcerer roll up here. I don't think we can afford to attack. Just in case they have something nasty and hasty, or if they draw a removal spell or something. That's really the thing I think that's really good about that spellbook vendor, is that you are going to be improving your team every turn. So even if you're in a spot, he gets to fight something. Oh, damn. That's like one of the few cards that really punishes me for what I just chose to do. But I think we're still okay. Let's put it on the gingerbread because we want to start attacking with it as soon as we can, and it's cheap to make it unblockable, so we're still in a bad spot because we're very low on life, but we can wall up here just fine. They're unlikely, other than maybe High Fae Inquisitor and some cheap fairies. They're unlikely to have flyers here. Oh God! What's he gonna get rid of? Oh, jeez. Just like everything he's gonna do now. It's going to be something useful. Hate this, but that's the right thing to do. Oh, trample. Oof. Get that food token and the scry. I think we probably take the attack if he makes it, because we've got a food. Because we outclass him as soon as we've got sorcerer rolls on all of our things. So yeah, we got this game. I mean, two more crazy draws, like 2 in a row fight spells would have done a good job for him, but that's right there. That's the situation where Scream Puff really shines. It's that ability to keep making the food means they have to be in a better board state to actually be able to kill you from there. As long as you're able to profitably attack, you're in good shape. Alright, good hand. What's with not having any gingerbreads in my starting hands? It's annoying. Visitor to Knighted Doves into Smellsworn Coven. That's curving out. Not with the best kind of like stats or anything, but I'm happy with it. Can't be liking that. So I think we're gonna go against Better Judgment. We're gonna Ginger Brute here, just because we could get that damage. What time is it? 7:14. Okay. Edgewall pack. Yeah, that's good. There's your rat and a menace guy. Mana value 3 or less only, okay. We still get our attack. And we go into dubs, I guess. Spellsworn Coven, we want to cast that one in. They've got less cards in hand, more likely that they'll get something good, not just a land. Although it is important for it to be on the table so I can start doing the 2 extra damage from flying. Stab Wound would be nice here on the Edgewall Pact. On the Edgewall Pack. Back Tremors, kind of a scary card. Scary from a position of ending ahead though, which that Edgewall pack is going to get them ahead pretty quick. We'll go ahead and return Triumphant there. They can't block the Ginger Brute or the Wicked Visitor, so we're in a spot to really benefit from attacking in. And then we might feed the Cauldron on that rat, just at end step. Don't feel the intense pressure to do so, but we'll see what they do. Tattered Ratter. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Getting to do that. Getting to get rid of that guy. It's going to be really nice, because they're going to think it's okay to attack here. And they should. And then we'll feed the Cauldron, and then we'll block their rat. Now, normally, you know, a really good player would have something that would make this hurt me anyway. I mean, they couldn't possibly know what I had in my hand. And I can't possibly know what they have in theirs here. Yeah, I expected that, actually. Because that was about the best card that they could have for that situation. So now we stand to gain really well from the spells from the Coven, I think. And I think we're just going to play... We're just going to hope that we're the beat down here, I think. And we're just going to attack in. We can block the attack now. If they have a trick, we don't like life. But we can block it and only give up one thing, so we're fine with that. Stab Wound. The nice thing for him here is that if I did block, he would just get rid of the target that matters, which is the Knighted Doves. This is bad, but it's not terrible. Impact Commerce is looking to finish us off here, I think. They do have a food too, which artificially increases their life total. Put that on gingerbread. That way if we sacrifice it for food, we get the 2 damage hit. We gotta keep 2 guys at home so that we can block. Yeah, I think we got this. Mostly because we have the ability to sacrifice gingerbread as food and still deal damage with it. Here. Yeah, I think you have to attack. What happened to that? He survives. Ah, oh, too bad I didn't put the Spellsworn. I knew I should have put the Spellsworn Coven in there too. That would have soaked up another damage and removed the stab wound. Gonna still be kind of close. But I think what I do here is I attack with a Wicked Visitor, keep the Gingerbrute and the Spellsworn Coven as blockers, and then sacrifice the Gingerbrute. I think that works. Ooh, doesn't if I don't get to sacrifice the Gingerbrute. That's a problem. Still get 2 damage from the Wicked Visitor, so basically Neva is like exactly the card that's good here. I get back something I can cast, ideally. Oh, he's got 3. I need to get back Witch and win. That's it. There we go. Whew. Real close. That one mistake for sure there, not putting the Spellsworn Coven in front of the edge wall. Just, I mean, even without a trick, I had to give him the opportunity to misclick and kill the thing that he needed to kill me. But I'm pretty sure that game was won, and I do think getting the little bit of extra damage here and there from playing off curve a little bit was actually really important. Cast response. Yep, that's good. I think we block it here, because we don't know that Wicked Visitor is going to get to do its job. Also, we're fine because we're going to get it back with Neva. That's exactly what they want us to do, but that's okay. With Scream Puff and the ability to cast it, we're in a pretty good state, I think. Losing a land here could be a bad thing. Return Trumpet, the Wicked Visitor. This is nice because if we do get to attack with it, it attacks as a 3/3, and then I believe we can get it all the way up to a 4/4, which is pretty good. It does mean that we're not going to be casting. Well, maybe we will. Let's go ahead and give him the trade. This is beneficial to us because it keeps the protected parents from getting to do it. Sucks because we lose our young hero role, but we're going to get her right back anyway. The Wicked Visitor, that is. Because we got Neva. Neva's got Menace, which is great because he has to cast 2 creatures to be able to block. Can't block, so good there. We'll make our Dream Spoilers. Wish we'd been seeing this card a bit more with our instants. We do have the ability to actually make this go off. Twisted Swordwitch, such a good card. That's a format warping card in my opinion. Really good, mythic uncommon, basically. But sometimes you don't get them. So you can't play them if you don't get them. So the question is, should I attack here? I'm leaning on yes. I'm not thrilled by it, but I can get rid of the Voracious Vermin, which I think is an important thing to get rid of. Or we get damage, which is important. This is the situation where that's really bad, because now I take a lot more than I would have taken. 3 more than I would have taken. Candy Grapple, Candy Grapple, Candy Grapple. So I have in my back pocket being able to bargain away the Ginger Brute, or get a food with it to give something -5/-5/5, and I get to do it on their turn, so that means I get to spoil their dreams a little bit. So I think we just have to sit here. Considering attacking with the Ginger Brute, yeah, that 1 damage can't possibly matter, but he's bound to die in this instance, so I think what I want to do is I want the Candy Grapple to kill the Witch. No, probably the Vermin. No, I don't really think, because of all the Wickeds, I don't think there's a really good setup here for me. I think I just lose. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I don't have enough things to block with. The opponent might not realize it, but I'm pretty sure they should. And the reason I attacked with the Ginger Brute there is because I could sacrifice it, because I knew that I had a plan for my 2 mana. Maybe I should have kept that, maybe I should have done that, but no, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm toast. Interesting. They did give me another turn here, but I don't think it's a turn that's going to matter, so I'm going to go ahead and concede. I do have to lead at 8. Might have somewhere to be. I might be able to put it off to 8:30. It's a maybe, so. I think the best thing, I think. Yeah, we're not letting that stay on the table. This set had a lot of really neat ways to draw cards, and that was one of them. So you could have the 1-2 punch, you could have the Tangle Spin Lookout, and then you could also have the Ashiok Reaper, and things would get pretty insane. The issue, I think, is that there was enough removal in the format to deal with engines like that. You really only got your way whenever they didn't have the tools to manage that kind of engine. It was still worth building for. Alright, this is a nice, lovely target for King Rifle. We'll go ahead and get rid of our Hope Vigil. And I'm pretty sure this game is over. Barring some sort of crazy food thing. I just don't see it. Don't see it from the opponent on this. A Wrath would do it. I don't think there is one in those colors, but just in case, we're not going to play the Dream Spoilers. Because they'd have to get rid of it. All 3 targets. Yeah, so I'm going to Ginger beat them to death. Very angry Candy. This is good. We're to the point here where we are going to get into our Modern Horizons draft, which is fun. I think so anyway. Yep, we're getting into that for sure. So now we're just trying to get some extra gems to pad our account a little bit. made that decision very quickly, but if I've got a 2-drop and I've got some interaction, I'm going to take most hands. We'll play the stronger power first. We want to get maximum damage in if we can. Oh, this is how the rest of these goes. I'll be pretty happy if everybody's playing high casting cost decks. We'll go ahead and Light Blades that thing. Great card, fantastic card. Like, you get this guy, you pretty much have to sign up for the Celebration deck. This is bad for him here that he didn't attack because he'll get to block one of my things, but it's gonna really hurt that he got tempoed here by the Countless Light Blades. I mean, he did stop me from dealing 2 damage to him, so there's something in that, but that's not the outcome he wanted. It's definitely a losing position. Now, if he has a second Godric Cloaked Rambler, that would be bad. I had a deck where I had either 2 or 3 of them, and it was just one of the easiest 3-win setups that I ever had. Not here. We want him to block. We'll just return Triumphant. It'll be great. Armory Mice is not return Triumphant too, because I believe it can grow to quite huge. Yeah, because Young Hero checks toughness, so your toughness goes up. The only thing is you're not very likely to have this not be blocked. Ugh, what a bad draw. And again, not very likely for this to not be blocked. So it's probably going to get blocked here, but that's okay. I'm getting rid of a much better card that could buy him back into the game. Or I'm dealing 5 damage, which is even better. With a deck like this, that's usually what you want too. You want them low so that things like Wicked Visitor or Stab Wound can finish them off. Impact Tremors is not the thing this guy needs. But he did get 2 permanents in play, so he's going to get a little bit of lifelink here, which is a good, I'd say all in all a good turn for them. They played that exactly the way they should, and this is dumb. I don't need all these lands. Why do I keep getting lands? And we're going to go ahead and attack with our Wicked Visitor here. The correct play probably is to go ahead and stick the parents in front of the mice. Maybe that was a reason not to attack, but I'm pretty well committed to being as aggressive as humanly possible. Yeah. If they can keep double spelling, they're just gonna win. Well, not just spelling, it's double permanenting. They gotta celebrate. And I can't load up, I just have to commit. Could be the end of our little adventure. There was an argument to be made there for stab wounding the mice, that I'd get a Wicked Visitor trigger and then be able to attack. I don't know though. I think their entire plan is getting to use this Toonville Blade to advantage. So now we're just in a spot where we just have to outlast. It's not going to happen if we draw another planes off our deck, though. We need, I don't really know. Never would be good, I think. Yeah, Never would probably be the best top deck. Screen Puff would be fine. Alright, so I think what we do here, soak up the damage. If they've got a trick, then we sacrifice the Ginger Brute for food. Yeah. That really sucks. I think we're done. Yeah. Well, that was a good game. I think they just played perfectly. The Toonville guide really did the job for them. I don't think I could have done anything different myself. I don't feel bad about that. So we are going to go into our Modern Horizons draft, and it looks like I do have just enough time to actually pick the cards as well. The only thing is, it's going to be a fun one. So let's go straight to do that.